Hi guys, today we're going to take on Antonio, the 1500 balanced bot. But my horses have ran off, so we're going to have to make these bishops sing. Now, last time we took on Nelson without a queen, and we managed to pull it off, but Antonio is a completely different kettle of fish, as we say in the UK. He's a decent bot. I was trying to big you up, man. I was trying to big you up, Antonio, and you just go and... I guess this is a gambit. Rapid development of Antonio. What are you doing? Right. We're going here. We're coming out. Pin. All right. We castle. Now this targeting this looks nice. This gives away a rook. So this just letting the dark square bishop out, and we come here. Now this still not playable because of this bishop. Here, I want to kick this knight. It's way too centralized and happy looking. So this, if there's this here. Oh, and he just keeps coming at me. I guess we play this. Oh, I thought knight was going to take. So knight just retreats. So now we're just down a piece, but Antonio's still not to be underestimated. Like, I know he's made a blunder, but these bots are programmed to blunder like once or twice, and now he's the allocated blunder is gone from his quota. So now I guess he's going to be solid from now on. So how do we even develop here? Just there. It's a little bit unambitious, really, but takes here. Just bring the queen or the rook. The rook. Let's try that. Maybe we bring this rook like opposite their queen, and then if ever this opens up, we like hit their queen. It's quite nice. So if this we damage their structure, but we are down a piece. So structural damage is like, it's one of them things you say when it's a very even game. When you're down a piece, it's all about like you just got to win material, you know. So this. Sort of a pointless move because now the rook's just ready to. I've just given him a rook lift for free, so I just come back and admit my stupidity there. So maybe this. So now there's a bit of an alignment issue here. I'm noticing. If I could play this, I thought he might sack there. Does get maybe 2 pawns for the piece. You know, if takes, 2 pawns for the piece. But then he just pushes this, which is a little bit confusing. So he's threatening that, but I just come here. I'm just gonna take the bishop. My whole idea with this pawn push was to open up the diagonal because I saw this alignment of the 2 pieces on the same diagonal. But first, it's a bit scary because maybe queen comes in here. Although I can just come here. I don't have to. This seems more solid though. So that is the idea. Also defends this pawn. So this now, and that just completely like his whole attack is just, look, the bishop is like a 10-point bishop right now. This bishop is worth 5. It's definitely worth 5, right? It's just dominating the entire board, defending. Like, before we trade it off, let's just take a second to enjoy that bishop. But actually, do we have to trade it off? What if we go here, just like adding pressure? This. What if just this? Like, it's a super slow move, but. Have they got some revealed stuff? Yeah, if this, they go here. But then I go here. This might just be a good move anyway. They can't, like, give me a check or anything, but I can still throw this in. And trade everything off. And I just winning. Because, like, I get that. Although, I got to be careful, like, this pawn here. So this looks very strong. Here? This is a very dodgy leaving this pawn just waiting to promote, but if this, then he promotes. So I think I've got to take this pawn and just, take my time a little bit. So I've got to come back to stop the like back rank checkmate ideas. Now if here, he's not got a check to win my rook. If bishop could come like check, that would win my rook. So I can go for this pin. And then maybe this to add pressure, but he slides out of it. But now I can just take. I'm up 6 points here. So this. I wouldn't mind that and that just pinning. How do we clean this one up? This? I mean, Antonio, I know you're losing, but you don't have to throw your pieces out, the board. Like, that's. I was gonna go like this and maybe offer a trade. Antonio completely loses his cool there. So how do we clean this one up? We've got this. Just go after the pawn. Take. Push. Push. And this should be pretty clean from now on, guys. Antonio without any knights. So it just shows, guys, if you... What did I do? Consolidated. That means something, right? I consolidated stuff. I don't know what did I do. Let's get this. Let's concentrate on this mate first, because I've been known to mess these positions up. So that's a check. There we go. There it is. So what did we do? To be instructive, guys, to any of you struggling with Antonio or the bots of his level, I think the most instructive thing there was we saw just a little pattern, like a little pattern that is an alignment issue here. And then we opened up the diagonal by pushing these pawns, and then we eventually brought the bishop. And then you remember I was banging on about how nice that bishop was, but it was because we saw this initial pattern. And like the same thing could be said of like king queen on the same file. Always be looking out for them patterns, guys, and then you can tailor your play to take advantage of these structural weaknesses in your opponent's position. That's a thing. Yeah. All right. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.